I don't know.
I think it is.
All right.
Well-spoken young children, anyway. Yeah.
Hey guys, you're on in time for summertime. Today we have here.
Lord Jamar, brand Nubian.
All right, so I would like to tell you a kwaba to my channel and a kwaba to my audience, which means in Ghana, which is a country in West Africa, welcome. So, a kwaba to my audience.
Aquaba.
I would like to know, how does it feel to be celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, and what are 3 most important lessons you've learned from being in hip-hop?
Well, it feels great to celebrate 50 years. A lot of people thought that this was just a fad, that's something that wouldn't really be around. They tried to act like it wasn't a real music and all of that. And so 50 years later, we've proved everybody wrong. And now hip-hop is one of the most dominant forms of music out there. You said 3 things that I've learned from hip-hop. I guess it would be vocabulary, expanding your vocabulary and making sure you have the ammunition as far as being a lyricist, having the words in order to paint the pictures that you'd like to paint. Hip-hop has taught me the power of the mind, where you can see something in your mind before anyone else, believe in it, and make it come true, make it come into physical reality. And finally, the third thing I'd say hip-hop taught me was that this is basically the most unifying music that has ever existed in the history of mankind. Like hip-hop brings everybody together. Everybody loves hip-hop. White people, black people, no other music is that much agreed upon other than hip-hop.
Yes.
So I'd say those are the 3 things that I've learned.
All right, so I would like to know, besides Brand Nubian, because you cannot mention them, what is your favorite verse of all time?
My favorite verse of all time? Wow. That's really hard. There's been a lot of great verses in the history of hip-hop. Sheesh. That's really hard. That's almost unfair. I'm just going to pick one out of the blue. Maybe I came in the door. I said it before. I'll never let the mic magnetize me no more, but it's fighting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back. I'm looking for the line, taking off my coat, clearing my throat. The rhyme will be kicking until I hit my last note. The rhyme means to find all kinds of ideas, self-esteem, make it seem like the thought took years to build, but still say a rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared, I'll just bless one. And you know that I'm the solo whiz, so Eric B, make him clap to this. Rock him, Eric B and rock him.
All right. So I would like to know, because I like to know about everyone's. I would like to know one fun fact about you that few people know.
One more fact about me that people don't know in general, that I train dogs.
You do?
See? You didn't even know that.
Nope.
Yeah. I train dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I live in the continent of Africa, Ghana to be specific. I would like to know if I could teach you one word, but before that, I would like to know, have you ever visited the continent of Africa?
Yes, I have. I've been to Nigeria.
All right.
Yes.
And Nigeria is in West Africa, which is where Ghana is at.
Correct.
So let me teach you one word, Medasi, which means thank you.
You said
Medasi.
Nagasi?
Medasi.
Magasi. Okay. Magasi.
And here's my beautiful fact about
I could teach you a little Swahili.
All right.
I train my dogs with certain words in Swahili. So kuntafana means bite.
Now that's smart. So that not a lot of people will know what you're saying.
Exactly. So you can't trigger my dog. And in the dog world, a lot of people usually use German to train their dogs. But I figured as a black man, I should use African words. So Swahili is one of the most spoken African languages. So I chose Swahili.
Now that's smart and that's very creative. So kudos to you.
Thank you. So kutafana is a word.
All right.
That means bite.
Sakutafana.
Yeah. But for a dog, you could just shorten and say kuta. Yeah.
All right. So, my beautiful fact about Ghana is that the first president, Mr. Kwame Nkrumah, actually came to the U.S., learned about the civil rights movement from many different civil rights people like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, implemented that in Ghana, and that's how they got their independence. And they're the first sub-Saharan country in West Africa, not even West Africa, but in Africa, to gain their independence.
That's great. Let me ask you something.
Yep.
Are you from Ghana?
I am from the Bronx, New York, but my ties and my lineage begins in Ghana.
Nice. Okay. So you have family
Yes.
in Ghana?
Yes.
Nice. That's beautiful. A lot of people don't, necessarily have connections like that. So that's great. That's great. And that's great that you know a lot about, your origins and that you strive to promote it and each one teach one.
I love to promote our culture because I want to show people that Africa could be put on the map. I start with Ghana first because my lineage begins there, but my whole purpose is to literally bridge the gap between the continent of Africa and the diaspora. I want to let everyone know that they have a home there. So I'm letting you know that you have a home there and that you could come anytime you want, and Ghana needs a brilliant person like you.
Now, I thank you for letting me know that, and I'm definitely aware, but I would be remiss if I didn't say that as original people of this planet Earth, everywhere is your home. So I'm sorry. I know we've been told that Africa is our homeland. That's just one of our homelands. This right here, America, is your homeland too. So we should be proud of the whole planet Earth because we are indigenous to the whole Earth, not just one section the way they try to promote to us. But it is good to trace wherever you're from, and if you're from Ghana, that's great. You know what I mean? But I might not be necessarily from Ghana, but we all from this planet Earth that loves us and provides for us.
We learned something new, guys. And thank you so much, or Medasi, for this interview. And you could say Mesu Medasi, which means thank you also. So Mesu Medasi.
Samisi Madasi.
Mesu Medasi.
Mesu Madasi.
Yes.
There we go. Mesu Madasi.
Medasi also.
Peace.
And guys, like you always say, catch you next time on Summertime. Bye.
Hey.